Hello, I'm Portia Smiley, real estate agent servicing Birmingham, Alabama, and Atlanta, Georgia, and some surrounding areas. So I wanted to hop on really quickly and talk to my buyers. I wanted to talk to you guys because I am seeing a shift in the market, and it's almost something that I haven't seen in a very long time. And I'm not going to say that we're in a buyer's market per se, but what I am going to say is the market is looking very favorable to buyers right now. So if you found yourself looking for a house this year and just became frustrated with the process, either because houses were too high or interest rates were too high, or you just didn't have the down payment and the closing costs, or you maybe had one or not the other, I am seeing where sellers are paying all of the closing costs. Not only are sellers paying all of the closing costs, I've been on the phone with my preferred lenders this week and all of last week, just really crunching numbers and trying to figure out the best opportunities for my buyers because I work with a lot of buyers. So right now I have a lender who is paying $10,000 towards your down payment. So say for instance, you are buying a house that was $300,000. Your down payment is going to be about $10,000, maybe $11,000. This lender is offering $10,000 towards your down payment. And like I mentioned earlier, we're in a market right now where sellers are paying closing costs. So what does that mean for you? That means, in the example that I just gave, you would possibly come to the table paying less than $2,000 out of pocket, maybe even just 2 months ago. Sellers were not paying all of the closing costs. It was something that they would negotiate. Maybe they would pay half. So again, I have two preferred vendors. One of them is offering $10,000 towards your down payment, and the other one is offering 100% financing. Now, if you've been trying to buy a house and if you're a first-time home buyer, you've definitely probably heard of 100% financing. It's not something that's like completely new, but 100% financing, coupled with the fact that we're asking sellers to pay closing costs, if any, means that you're getting to the closing table and you're not paying anything. Nothing. This means we're not touching our 401ks. We're not touching our savings. There are qualifications for both the $10,000 towards your down payment and the 100% financing. So give me a call. We can go over all of the options, all of the qualifications, what your credit score has to be, what your income has to be, and sometimes it even matters like what side of town you live on. But for the most part, most people that I've come into contact with have no problem qualifying for one or the other. So, okay, one more thing and I'm gonna let you go. When it comes to the price of the house, you also have negotiating power there as well. Because people are not buying houses right now. Houses are tending to sit on the market a little bit longer than they normally would. So in this case, if you have a house that has been sitting on the market, and even some houses that haven't been sitting on the market, and they're asking for a certain price, you can negotiate the seller down. Yes, I've been talking to sellers and sellers agents. Their clients are willing to negotiate down because they ultimately want to sell the house. They don't want to wait until January, February, or March to sell this house. The house is on the market. They want to sell it. So you should buy it. Negotiate the price down. Don't pay closing costs. Get your financing for your down payment and refinance on your interest rate when they drop.
Wait, and hire me, of course.
You're welcome. Okay, I know what you're going to say. Interest rates are still high. Yes, interest rates still are a little high right now, but I want you guys to know that 2%, 3% that we were seeing in the middle of the pandemic, those days are far gone. We're not going back there. So what we can do is take advantage of not having to pay closing costs, not having to pay our down payments, and understand that interest rates are going to fluctuate. They're going to go up, they're going to go down. And if they get down to a point where you love it, you can always refinance. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I at least wanted you to know what your options were. If you were a buyer looking in this market, I wouldn't be a good real estate agent if I didn't at least tell you to take advantage of something like that. So again, I am licensed in Georgia and Alabama, and I am taking clients all the time at any price point. If you want to know more about anything I talked about today, give me a call. Bye.